Hello, friends. Welcome to Leadership Dialogues under the Confederation of Indian Private Universities. And today we have the privilege of speaking with Dr. T. Sasipraba, Vice Chancellor of Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, Chennai. Dr. T. Sasipraba completed her graduation in computer science engineering and started her academic career as a lecturer in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, in the year 1995. She got elevated as Dean Publications and Conferences in 2010 and took the initiative of organizing more than 50 international conferences in the fields of engineering, technology, sciences, and management in collaboration with several world-class universities and reputed organizations across India. As an outcome, she has edited several conference proceedings, which were indexed by Scopus and other leading publications. And she also took additional charge as Dean Research and Development since 2014 and ventured into need-specific consultancy services for laboratories affiliated with Indian Space Research Organization, Department of Atomic Energy, and Defense Research and Development Organization. She also brought to the institution an added feather of Center of Excellence for Energy Research, bestowed by the Ministry of Human Resource Development under the FAST scheme, for which she continues to be the coordinator. Location-based services for emergency management, GIS-based web services for emergency management, detection of harmful radiations in the environment by deploying wireless sensor network, location-based services for everyday essentials, or some of her other promising projects with high scope for societal applications. And she has represented Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology in National Association of Foreign Student Advisors Annual Conference and Expo, a networking event for all international educators who support international education, organized in USA for 3 consecutive years from 2017 to 19. And she also regularly participates in European Association for International Education Conference and Exhibition, organized in European countries, and EURIE, an International Higher Education Summit organized in Turkey. So thank you so much, Dr. Sasipraba, for taking your time today for joining us. And without much ado, let me move to the questions directly. So let's start with a broader question about the state of higher education in India. So as a leader in this space, do you have a unique vantage point? So in your view, what are the most significant challenges and opportunities that Indian universities face today? And how do you see your institution addressing them? Over to you.
Greetings to all. So thanks for the opportunity. And it's a great initiative that you are going to listen from the leaders of the higher education institutions. And coming to this point, the challenges currently the higher education institutions in India are facing are the employability, then skilling the students, and the faculty enrichment. That's a very, very great challenge right now the institutions are facing. So we are starting programs on various new topics. Cutting-edge technologies are now coming into the programs itself because AICT is allowing to start innovative programs. So institutions have started offering a lot of new programs in various cutting-edge areas. But getting the faculty in those areas is really a challenge. So for that, Sathyabama, we keep conducting FDP programs and we are encouraging faculty members to attend FDP programs, or they have to clear NPTEL courses or Swayam Plus. So those kind of avenues we are giving and we are really motivating them. And this year, I would say around 24 faculty members have got various recognition in NPTEL, like NPTEL Domain Scholar, NPTEL Star Performer, NPTEL Enthusiast, like that. So in that angle, we are encouraging the faculty to update themselves in the current technologies. Only then we can able to offer these courses. And next thing is employability. So we have variety of programs. Like us, every institution have got variety of programs, but employability is mostly on the IT sector. So that we are trying, and we are trying to bring core industries to the institution through on campus. But the number of students who are getting placed in the core industries are less comparatively with the IT industries. So that is a challenge that we need to address. And then the internship for the students. So we always talk about the industry academia gap. that gap need to be fulfilled. So for that, we are encouraging students to undertake internship that is compulsory, either in the third year vacation or in the second year, 6th semester ending or 4th semester ending. We are encouraging engineering students to undergo internship compulsorily. That we are converting this credit in their mark sheet. So this type of initiatives are encouraging students to undergo internship. So apart from that, through the villages we adopted in the nearby area. So we are through the community internship. So we have recently kind a new course in that curriculum, that community internship. So that also we are encouraging students to undergo to the adopted villages and schools and trying to find out their problems, and through the technology intervention we are trying to solve those. So these are all the avenues we have given to the students to get some hands-on experience either on industries or either on community. So these are all the avenues we are giving to the students in Sathyabama is concerned. And coming to the challenges, we take all the challenges into opportunities. And we are hiring faculty members continuously, and we are upskilling the existing faculty members continuously. So we have certain mechanism we follow, and we encourages and we motivates faculty. And coming towards research, so now research is playing a major role even in NIRF or in international accreditations. So quality of research matters. So for that, Sathyabama established very huge infrastructure towards research, not only in science area, even in engineering area. So we have established a supercomputing facility, metaverse studio. We have established a additive manufacturing facility. And we have almost all basic and advanced instrumentation facilities for material research, nano research, ocean research, and all those specialized areas we have facility. So through that, we are encouraging students and scholars to do cutting edge research, and that leads to our institution to be one among the top institutions in India. And we are also globally ranked by QS. And you all know, last 2025 ranking, QS ranking is concerned, only 46 institutions from India are ranked. We are one among the 46 institutions from India ranked by QS globally. So these are all the measures we are taking to strengthen our research. And coming to innovation ecosystem, so we have Sathyabama TBA, we have Sathyabama Innovation Council, and we have startup cells, and we are a host institution for MSME Business Incubator. And this avenue, we are encouraging faculty members, students to, and we conduct hackathons to identify the potentials of the students and faculty. And we are supporting them in establishing or incorporating the companies. And right from getting a digital signature to establishing a company incorporation, we are supporting, institution is supporting. And we are also supporting them as a seed fund to promote innovation. And through this, so far, right now we have 96 companies of startup from student level startups in our institution, and 15 are the spin-off companies in the last few years. So we are trying to improve, because students are also coming forward nowadays to establish startups. And the uniqueness is that in Sathyabama, we have 23 faculty members are the founders of various startup companies. So we are encouraging faculty also to establish startup companies along with the students and with the colleagues. So this is also happening. Yeah. So this is about the challenges and how we are going to address it. So it's a continuous process and continuous learning, and everyone are we are keeping the tempo of all the students and faculty members in the institution to learn on par with the latest requirements of industry and society and the nation and to the world.
Great, wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing your perspectives on the challenges and opportunities. So now let's turn to the rapid changes we are seeing in technology. So with the rise of artificial intelligence, industry 4.0 and other emerging technologies. So how is your institution, Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology, preparing its students mainly to stay ahead in terms of future-ready skills and employability?
See, we give due importance for skilling. And we have updated the curriculum in 2023 on par with the NEP, and by considering this latest requirements of industry and the world need. Okay, so we have introduced AI subjects and we have introduced minor. So those who want to study AI, we have introduced minor program. And in the curriculum is concerned, so we have introduced one concept called startup concept. Those students who are interested to do startup in their first year or second year, whatever it is. But in the final year, if they are successful and if they are proceeding in a right direction in the startup activities, we are exempting them from the project work. So instead of project, that credit we are giving for startup. So this is the new initiative we have given to the students. And then our curriculum is updated and we have introduced a skill component like life skilling. We have introduced technical skills, we have introduced employability enhancement skills, we have introduced. So for that, we have given 1 credit, 2 credit based on the discipline. We have introduced that credit-based skilling we have introduced. And apart from that, on par with the NCVT guidelines and NSQF guidelines, we are conducting skill development programs in order to prepare students, skill themselves to meet the industry needs. And right from first year, towards improving the employability skills, we are training the students through our own faculty members, as well as we are hiring the faculty outside from, and then we are training apart from our university hours. So after 3 o'clock, after the university hours, we are skilling them towards improving their employability skills. So this is happening. And then all this, we are giving provision for the students to undergo this cutting edge areas like AI, so data science. So those programs, any student can able to undergo as a minor program. So this we have introduced, and we have also introduced the honors degree programs and integrated programs. So on par with NEP, so all those things were introduced in our curriculum. And as we are a deemed to be university, anytime we have the privilege of updating our curriculum on par with industry needs. And we have established centers of excellence with industries. So to keep themselves on par with industry requirements, we have centers of excellence with the CDAC, with the HCL and with the Stratasys. Like that, we have the various companies, we have centers of excellence. We have made it as a mandate that every department should have at least one centers of excellence with the industries. So that in that way, faculty are engaged and they are also getting consultancy projects, and students are also getting internship, and they are also involved in, students are involved in consultancy activities. And with the established startup companies, now there's a culture which is coming up in the last 2 years that our startup companies are taking our own students as interns. Okay, so that culture has come up. It is very great to see that the students, when they are studying itself, they're able to get the paid internship from the startups which are incubated in our campus. Okay, so that kind of culture has come up. I think this type of culture will surely take our institutions to the next level and on par with the developed countries. And when you see the developed countries, the professors, surely they may be the founders or co-founders of some companies. So that culture we wanted to bring it in India. Okay, so then that way we are encouraging faculty members. Today also I'm very happy to say some 2 startups led by faculty member and the students on deep tech, like quantum computing. In that angle, people have thought and they have established their companies. And we have a good supporting system. Our management always encourages, and we provide sufficient fund for the students and faculty members to establish the startup companies and skill themselves. And then faculty development programs. We have a MATLAB campus license. So any student at any time, anywhere, they can access all the 120 tools of MATLAB. So that facility we have given, and we have alliance with the Unity Academic Alliance program. So through that, we are skilling the faculty members and students on AR, VR, okay, augmented reality and virtual reality. So that kind of ecosystem institution is having, and it is up to the students to utilize and up to the faculty members to utilize. And we have a good monitoring mechanism, and we ensure that students are skilled on par with the industry requirements and on par with our curriculum. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So anyway, it's inspiring to hear about how you're preparing the students for the future. Sathyabama has long been recognized for its academic excellence and its cutting-edge research. So maybe could you share with us some of the most innovative best practices or initiatives your university has adopted that you believe has truly set it apart in India's higher education landscape? You already highlighted a few some good innovative initiatives in my previous questions. Maybe something which you didn't highlight in the past. Maybe if you can shed some light on that, that will be wonderful.
So one of the best practices that every year around 500 plus students are getting full scholarship, including their boarding lodging. So we provide. So we identify the good talents from the underprivileged community through the NGOs, and we are giving the full free admission into the campus. Okay. And we see to that the students are also placed, and this is a very good success stories I can share. And then this is one of the best practice. And coming to the sustainable development goals, so we orient our research centers towards contributing to the SDG goals. So apart from the academic departments, we have established 23 research centers focusing on various specialized areas of science and technology. And every research centers are focusing towards SDG 1, 2, 3. So we have 17 SDGs. And say, for example, we have Center for Waste Management. The Center for Waste Management is also working on alternate fuels. There is SDG 7, SDG 3, and then we have Center for Climate Change Studies. They are working on SDG 13, SDG 14. So like that, we have identified the various research centers and they are contributing to the SDGs. Because of that, we are able to get a good position in the Times Higher Education Impact Rankings. And recently, if you see the QS is also having environmental ranking. So there also we have a good presence. And I think now recently NARF has also introduced sustainable development goals into our, we have to take whatever activities we do. So we need to keep that also in mind, that we have started practicing from last 4 to 5 years back. In 2018 onwards, we started practicing. And now it is giving a good outcome in terms of rankings, in terms of ratings, and we are able to see publications which are contributing towards various SDGs. This is one of the best practice, I would say. And apart from that, towards internationalization. So we are talking about internationalization. From 2016 onwards, we are very vigorous, and we have 189 institutions signed MOU with us. Through that, we are doing our student exchange program, faculty exchange program. And even the faculties are coming from various countries to our institution. And now recently we have got a Erasmus Plus project. It's a capacity building project. It's a huge project. It's around 13 institutions involved in the project that we are going to get the fund sanction at the end of October. So a lot of institutions from 3 institutions from India and institutions from Sri Lanka, Nepal. So it's an inter-institutional project. That is one thing. Apart from that, our students are going under the student exchange program funded by European Union. That is Erasmus Plus funded program. Even faculties are also undergoing this faculty exchange with the support of Erasmus Plus. And we do invite faculty members from European countries to our institutions to stay here for 1 week, 2 weeks and take classes. That is also a funded program from Erasmus, that is from European Union. So these type of avenues we have made, and these are all some of the best practices. Apart from recruiting students, international students, we are through these funded mobility programs, we encourage faculty and students to apply and avail those fundings. And it's a significant number of students and faculty members have benefited out of these funded programs. So this is about the best practices.
Great. Thank you so much for sharing these valuable insights and highlighting the impressive work being done at your institution. So your leadership and vision are clearly contributing to the ongoing success of Sathyabama Institute of Science and Technology. So we wish you and your team continued success in all your future endeavors. Thank you so much for joining us today, and look forward to your continued support and participation in all our initiatives. Thank you, Dr. Sasipraba. Thank you.